Good night of Shabbos. This week's Parshas Haazinu. Parshas Haazinu. The first pasuk Haazinu Hashemayim va'adabera v'sishma haaretz imrei fi. We have two different words that we use to say the word speak, and that is daber and amira and dibor. And famously, the difference between amira and dibor is the lashon of dibor is a harsher language, and amar is a softer language. So. In this pasuk, what we're saying is the Torah is alluding to two different ways which we daven for our needs. When we're asking Hashem for haaretz, when we're asking for gashmias, for our physical, for material well-being, wealth, things like that, then we have to speak softly and humbly. We recognize that we're not worthy, perhaps, but we ask the Ribbono Shel Olam anyway, but we do it in a soft, humble way. But when we're asking for Shemayim, when we're asking for spiritual matters, for his assistance in Torah and doing mitzvahs and things like that, for help that we need in resisting temptation and other things like that, then we can say boldly, we could come to the Ribbono Shel Olam and we could say, Haazinu Hashemayim va'adabera. We need this. We have a right to speak boldly to the Ribbono Shel Olam and demand of the Ribbono Shel Olam, almost to tell them, hey, listen, we need the tools to be able to serve you properly. So that's the lashon of Haazinu Hashemayim va'adabera, almost a demanding way, speaking harshly to the Ribbono Shel Olam and saying, we need the tools to be able to serve you. These are things in Shemayim. And then v'sishma haaretz imrei fi, that's a lashon of amira, and those are gashmistic things become a little more humbly. So Rabbi from Goldberg, he also adds to this from, I forget who right now, and he says that the sequence of this pasuk is also important. The first thing that we do is Haazinu Hashemayim, that we beseech the Ribbono Shel Olam for things in matters of ruchnius. First Haazinu Hashemayim v'adaber, and then v'sishma haaretz imrei fi. First we come to Ribbono Shel Olam and ask for help with ruchnius. And the best way to ask for the help for gashmias that we want is to tell the Ribbono Shel Olam, I want to serve you properly. I need the spiritual things. And that's why I want to serve you. And that's why you should give it to me. You should give me my material needs. But the main thing, the first thing that I ask for are my spiritual needs. So with Yom Kippur coming up, it's very apropos. Everybody's going to be davening. Everybody's going to be asking Hashem for what they need and begging for mercy. But perhaps we could go with a little boldly to the Ribbono Shel Olam and say, in a demanding way, you need to help me to be able to serve you properly. And then you can also ask for everything else that you need and want in a more humble way. But demand that the Ribbono Shel Olam help us with our spiritual needs. May everybody's tefillos be answered from the Ribbono Shel Olam.